Most of us love Christmas, but for some of us, it could be the sensory equivalent of opening the gates of hell up. Did you get a bit brave and become overly honest at your work's Christmas party? Or perhaps you were looking forward to that trip round the Howling Banshee, aka your mother-in-law, for dinner? Or watching your demigod brother get brought a Porsche, or you get given a second-hand drill? Then there is your Uncle Terry, going on a rant about political correctness, upsetting your extremely left-wing siblings, which ends up in then having a competition over who is the real snowflake. And worse still, you could be forced to watch a relative do a tit-top dance routine. Anyway, let's let the negativity do one, as a cynical mixologist has your back this Christmas. And I'm going to show you how to make 10 easy cocktails and stock a Christmas bar for under £100, which roughly comes to $128, and you'll be the hero in your family, your social circle, and in your workplace. I haven't gone for the regular brands you usually go for, and I've gone for ones which are easy accessible in supermarkets and quite cheap, except the kettle one obviously. I've gone for 4 base spirits: rum, tequila, gin and vodka, and then there are 2 liqueurs we're going to use, and that's Kahlua and Cointreau. You can replace each of these with Tia Maria for the Kahlua or triple sec for the Cointreau. Also, just to add, you might only like one spirit, so you might just want to splash the cash on a more premium brand, or you might have a budget and want to get something which is a bit more value. If you do prefer one spirit, you can often purchase a litre for a decent price, but the choice is all yours. So let's kick it off with this Bobby Dazzler, the Daiquiri, which is like that friend who buys himself a designer coat every Christmas, whilst their relatives get presents from Mr. Pound. Add 2 ounces, that's 60ml of rum, then add half an ounce, that's 15ml of simple syrup. If using regular 1-to-1 ratio, bump this up to 1 ounce. I'm using the 2-to-1 ratio here. Then add 1 ounce, that's 30ml of fresh lime juice, and always remember, fresh is best. Add ice to your shaker, and we're going to shake this for 15 seconds. Double strain into a coupe glass, and garnish with a lime wheel. Next up, we're going to be making the bee's knees. This is for that quirky, weirdo relative who still thinks they're living in the 1920s and buys your children sweets which taste like their cough medicine. Add 2 ounces, that's 60ml of London dry gin. Follow this up with half an ounce, that's 15ml of honey syrup. If you like it sweeter, please add more, it's Christmas after all. Then lastly add 1 ounce, that's 30ml of fresh lemon juice. Add ice and shake for 15 seconds. Double strain into a coupe glass. Express the oils of a lemon peel and add this as our garnish. The Espresso Martini. It's a fan favourite, and it's also well suited to that hyperactive relative that never shuts up. Add 2 ounces, that's 60ml of vodka. Add half an ounce, that's 50ml of Kahlua or any coffee liqueur. Tia Maria works great too. Add in just a single bar spoon's worth of simple syrup, but feel free not to add it. Then add 1 ounce, that's 30ml of espresso. It's better if it's more fresh. Add ice and shake for 15 seconds. We're going to go for a double strain on this into a coupe glass. Make sure you get every drop out. Then we're going to garnish with 3 coffee beans. The Southside. It sounds like a boy band your brother started with his friends in the 90s, so you can rip the piss out of him over Christmas dinner. Add 7 mint leaves. You can muddle this if you want, but the shaker should do the job. Add 2 ounces, that's 60ml of a London dry gin. Then follow up with half an ounce, that's 30ml of simple syrup. Then add 1 ounce, that's 30ml of fresh lime juice. Add ice and shake for 15 seconds. Double strain this into a martini glass with a Hawthorne strainer. Make sure you use a closed gate, as this will help keep the bits out. Then you want to garnish this with a single mint leaf. The gin sour, the favourite drink of your local landlady, Hellcat Annie, who causes a big fight with all the locals on Christmas Eve. Add 2 ounces, that's 60ml of London dry gin. Follow this up with half an ounce, that's 15ml of a simple syrup. Then add around 1 ounce, that's 30ml of fresh egg whites. Add 1 ounce, that's 30ml of fresh lemon juice. Add a spring from another strain if you can. If not, just really give it a good shake. But please make sure you have a good seal on this. It really helps your thump it. And most of all, remember to hold both ends of the shaker. You do not want this going everywhere. And we're going to give this a dry shake, which is without ice, for around 45 seconds. And really give this a good shake. Then we're going to add ice, and we're going to do a regular shake for 15 seconds. Add ice in our double rocks glass and double strain the contents of the tin. Garnish this with a lemon wheel with a cherry on a pit. The White Russian is what Richard at work drinks, whilst he's repeating lines from the Big Lebowski for about the millionth time this month. Add 2 ounces, that's 60ml of vodka to our shaker. Then add 1 ounce, that's 30ml of Kahlua or Tia Maria. Add ice and shake for 15 seconds. Add a big ice cube to a double rocks glass. Strain this into our glass. Then trickle over the back of a bar spoon 1 ounce, that's 30ml of double cream. The Margarita, it's like that pleasant but popular girl at work everybody wants to hate at the Christmas party. Add 2 ounces, that's 60ml of tequila. 3/4 ounce, that's 22.5ml of Contro or triple sec. Then I'm adding 1/4 ounce, that's around 7.5ml of simple syrup. If you have agave syrup, please use this instead. 1 ounce, that's 30ml of fresh lime juice. Then add 2 drops of saline solution, add ice and shake for 15 seconds, and just pour the contents of your tin into a double rocks glass. I do no straining with this. Garnish this with a lime wedge. The Pineapple Margarita. It's equivalent as somebody turns up to the works Christmas party wearing a yellow suit. Add 2 ounces, that's 60ml of tequila. Add 3/4 ounce, that's 22.5ml of Contro or triple sec. 1/4 ounce, that's 7.5ml of fresh lime juice. Follow this up with 1/4 ounce, that's 7.5ml of simple syrup. Then lastly add 1 ounce, that's 30ml of fresh pineapple juice. Add ice to your shaker and shake for around 15 seconds. Then you can just add the contents to a double rocks glass without straining. Garnish with 3 pineapple leaves and a pineapple slice. The Paloma. It sounds like some dodgy toiletries brand some colleague who hates you buys you in the Secret Santa. Add 2 ounces, that's 60ml of tequila. Add 1/2 ounce, that's 15ml simple syrup. Add 1/2 ounce, that's 15ml fresh lime juice. Add 1 ounce, that's 30ml of pink grapefruit juice. Add ice to your shaker and shake for 15 seconds. Double strain this into an ice-filled Collins glass. Then top this off with soda water or ideally a grapefruit soda if you have that. Make sure you give this a good stir. Garnish with some grapefruit slices. The Mojito. They go down so well on a night out until you realise you spent most of your Christmas present money down the casino. Going to start this off by adding 8 or so mint leaves and 4 or 5 lime wedges to a Collins glass. Okay, we're going to get these a light muddle, which I'm doing with the back of a spoon here, but what's more important is stirring it around to get those oils incorporated. Then to our shaker, we're going to add 2 ounces, that's 60ml of a white rum. Add 1/2 ounce, that's 15ml of simple syrup. Add 1 ounce, that's 30ml of fresh lime juice. Add ice and shake for 15 seconds. Strain this into the glass and give the contents a good stir. Then fill up the glass with crushed ice. Top this off with some soda water. Make sure you give this a good stir. and then pack in some more crushed ice. Garnish this with a mint bouquet and you're done. I want to wish all my viewers, all my subscribers an amazing Christmas. I hope you have loads of cocktails and you really find some of these recipes in this video really helpful. I want to thank you all for sticking by me for the past year or so. We're going to really knock on over the next couple of years, hopefully, really build something big and good. I want you to take care, look after yourselves. Cheers.